Over 50? You might be eating these 5 foods every day, thinking they're healthy, but the truth is shocking. They're silently destroying your muscles. Yes, making you weaker, slower, and more fragile with every bite. And the worst part? Doctors rarely warn you about them. These hidden muscle killers are sitting right there in your fridge and pantry, and you probably had at least one of them this week. In this video, I'll reveal all 5 of these sneaky foods ... why they sabotage your strength after 50, and what to eat instead to rebuild lost muscle fast. Because if you're waking up sore, tired, or weaker than you were last year, the problem may not be your age ... it may be your food. So grab a pen, or just listen closely, because what you're about to learn could change your body, your energy, and your strength for the rest of your life. Food number 1, the muscle killer hiding in your morning. Muscle-destroying food number 1, flavored low-fat yogurt. This one shocks people, because for years we've been told low-fat yogurt is a healthy choice. It's in every grocery store, recommended, in hospital meal plans, and advertised with smiling models holding a spoon and talking about digestive health. But here's the reality. Most flavored yogurts, especially the low-fat kinds, are ultra-processed sugar bombs. Take a look at the label. You'll often see 20 to 30 grams of added sugar in a single small container. That's like eating 6 to 7 teaspoons of sugar in one sitting, first thing in the morning. You start your day thinking you're doing something good, but what you're actually doing is triggering a huge insulin spike. And that spike? It shuts down muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to rebuild and repair muscle tissue. To make matters worse, low-fat yogurts remove healthy fats that help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and K2, both critical for muscle and bone health. So the health food you're eating is actually giving you none of the building blocks your muscles need and adding inflammatory sugars that silently weaken your body over time. Fix it with this simple swap. Switch to full-fat plain Greek yogurt, ideally organic. It's higher in protein, contains no added sugar, and delivers probiotics to support gut health, which is vital for nutrient absorption. Top it with chia seeds, crushed walnuts, and a few blueberries, and you've turned a muscle killer into a muscle builder. Food number 2, the healthy grain that's aging your muscles, muscle-destroying food number 2, whole wheat bread. Wait, what? Isn't whole wheat supposed to be healthy? Full of fiber and good for digestion? Unfortunately, most commercial whole wheat breads today are not what they used to be. They're ultra-processed, packed with preservatives, and contain high levels of gluten, which can trigger inflammation, especially in adults over 50. That inflammation doesn't just make your joints ache. It blocks muscle repair. Plus, even whole wheat bread has a high glycemic index, meaning it spikes your blood sugar quickly. And those spikes cause repeated surges of insulin, the same hormone that signals your body to store fat and break down muscle. So while you're enjoying that healthy turkey sandwich, your muscles are getting weaker by the day. What's a better option? Try sourdough made from ancient grains. It's easier to digest, lower in gluten, and doesn't spike blood sugar the same way. Or even better, go for protein-rich alternatives like Ezekiel bread or almond flour. Wraps. Food number 3, the hidden danger in your coffee, muscle-destroying food number 3, non-dairy creamers. Let's talk about that little splash you add to your coffee every morning. Most people don't even consider it food. It's just a quick swirl of sweetness, a little creamy comfort. But inside that swirl is a chemical cocktail your muscles hate. Read the label on your coffee creamer, especially if it's flavored or says fat-free or sugar-free. Chances are it's loaded with hydrogenated oils, aka trans fats, high fructose corn syrup or corn, syrup solids, sodium caseinate, a milk protein treated with acids, artificial sweeteners like sucralose or aspartame, carrageenan, a thickener linked to gut inflammation. These ingredients do two things: they inflame your body and damage your mitochondria. Mitochondria are the tiny power plants inside your muscle cells. They generate energy and help with muscle contractions and recovery. When you consume these toxic additives daily, especially first thing in the morning, it's like pouring sand into your engine. Your body's ability to build and protect muscle gets weaker. And the energy you need to stay active? Gone. Better option? Use a splash of real, full-fat milk or unsweetened almond or coconut milk. Even better, try collagen creamer. It supports joint and muscle health and blends perfectly into coffee. Don't let your coffee be the reason your strength is slipping away. The shocking impact of these common foods? By now, you may be thinking, but I've been eating these foods for years. Exactly. That's what makes them so dangerous. They work silently, over time, day after day, slowly breaking down your muscle tissue, robbing you of strength, and making you age faster than you should. Because after 50, you naturally lose about 1 to 2% of your muscle mass every year if you don't protect it. And these common foods speed that process up. They add inflammation, cause insulin spikes, and deprive your body of the nutrients it needs to hold on to muscle. But don't worry, we still have 2 more muscle-destroying foods to reveal. And the worst one is still coming. Food number 4, the hidden danger in healthy salads, muscle-destroying food number 4, fat-free salad dressings. That bottle of fat-free ranch or light Italian dressing, it's doing more harm than good. Here's the truth. Your body needs healthy fats to absorb vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all essential for muscle repair. But fat-free dressings remove the fat and replace it with sugar, MSG, and preservatives that trigger inflammation and impair protein synthesis. You may think you're eating a healthy salad, but without fat, your body can't absorb the nutrients from those greens. And that means your muscles don't get the fuel they need to rebuild after exercise or even daily movement. What should you use instead? Make your own dressing with extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, mustard, and herbs. Olive oil is rich in polyphenols that fight inflammation and support muscle regeneration. Food number 5, the quick snack. That's weakening your body, muscle-destroying food number 5, protein bars. Yes, the very food marketed as muscle fuel can actually be the thing holding you back. Most commercial protein bars are glorified candy bars packed with sugar alcohols, cheap whey, and processed fillers that inflame your gut and stress your liver. And here's what people don't realize. Low-quality protein doesn't get absorbed properly. So you think you're fueling your muscles, but you're really just feeding inflammation and digestive issues. Some bars even have more carbs and sugar than protein. That leads to, you guessed it, another in-spike and muscle breakdown. What should you eat instead? Go for a clean protein source like boiled eggs, nut butter on celery, or homemade protein balls made with oats, chia seeds, and a clean protein powder. The slow, silent signs of muscle loss. If you're over 50 and feel weaker than you used to, you're not imagining it. That's slow, creeping fatigue. The way your arms feel tired after carrying groceries, or how your legs feel shaky going upstairs. These are early signs of muscle loss. Doctors call it sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. But here's what most people don't know. Sarcopenia isn't just about strength. It's tied to your metabolism, balance, energy, and even how long you live. And when you combine age with the wrong foods, muscle breakdown accelerates. One study found that seniors eating high-sugar, low-protein diets had twice the rate of muscle wasting. So if you're noticing sagging skin, thinning legs, or sudden tiredness, food may be a major culprit. Why muscle is your metabolic engine after 50? Think muscle is just about looking fit or lifting weights. Think again. Muscle is your metabolism. It's your core engine for energy, mobility, and survival. Here's what most people don't realize. Muscle burns calories even when you're sitting still. The more muscle you have, the faster your metabolism runs. The less muscle, the more fat your body tends to store, even if you're not eating more. After 50, your natural hormone levels decline. Testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone all begin to drop, making it easier to lose muscle and gain fat. But here's the kicker. When you lose muscle, you also lose stability, balance, and even immune protection. Seniors with low muscle mass have higher rates of illness, injury, and hospital stays. Muscle protects your bones. It protects your joints. It controls your blood sugar. And most of all, it gives you independence. So when you let food slowly destroy your muscle, you're not just losing strength. You're losing the foundation of your health. The insulin muscle connection. Let's talk insulin, the fat storage hormone. When you eat sugar or high glycemic foods, your insulin spikes. This tells your body to store fat and stop burning energy. But what most don't realize is, insulin also inhibits muscle protein synthesis. In other words, high insulin blocks your muscles from growing. So when you start your day with sugary cereal, flavored yogurt, or white toast, you're setting yourself up for a muscle meltdown. Over time, repeated insulin spikes trigger something called insulin resistance, a condition linked to fatigue, weight gain, and muscle wasting. And once insulin resistance sets in, muscle loss becomes harder to stop. The role of inflammation. In muscle breakdown, there's another silent enemy of muscle: chronic inflammation. Inflammation isn't just joint pain. Inside your body, it's like a fire that never stops burning. And the foods we've just covered, from sugary yogurts to hydrogenated oils, fuel that fire every day. Inflamed muscles recover slower. They tear more easily, and they grow weaker faster. Inflammation also affects your gut, reducing nutrient absorption. That means even when you eat enough protein, your body may not be absorbing it. To save your muscles, you must calm the fire. That starts with removing inflammatory foods and replacing them with healing, muscle-friendly nutrition. How to rebuild muscle after 50, the right way. Here's the good news. Muscle loss is reversible even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. You just need to feed your body the right building blocks and remove the foods working against you. Start by focusing on high-quality protein from eggs, fish, legumes, and clean powders. Next, support your hormones and metabolism with healthy fats like olive oil, avocados, and omega-3 south. Then, cut back on added sugars, processed carbs, and artificial ingredients that inflame your body and block muscle repair. Even simple. Daily changes, like switching your morning creamer or upgrading your salad dressing, can make a massive difference over time. Why most high-protein foods are failing you? Be careful. Not all protein is created equal. Many popular high-protein foods, like cheap protein bars or processed meat snacks, are made with low-quality, denatured proteins your body struggles to absorb. Worse, these products often contain hidden sugars, artificial sweeteners, or chemicals that cause gut inflammation, preventing absorption altogether. Instead of building muscle, these snacks stress your system and leave you feeling bloated, tired, or even hungrier later. Your muscles need bioavailable protein, clean, digestible, and paired with nutrients that support absorption. The most absorbable proteins for seniors. So what proteins actually work, especially for people over 50? Let's start with eggs. Nature's perfect protein. They're packed with all 9 essential amino acids, plus leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle growth. But here's the key. Eat the whole egg. The yolk contains healthy fats and vitamins that help you absorb the protein in the white. Another top option? Collagen peptides. As we age, collagen levels drop, leading to weaker joints, thinner muscles, and more injuries. Supplementing with collagen supports tissue repair and muscle recovery. And don't forget wild-caught salmon, chicken thighs, lentils, and fermented. Tempeh. High protein, easy to digest, and packed with other muscle-supporting nutrients. Breakfast swaps that stop muscle loss. Let's fix your breakfast, the most important meal for setting your body up for muscle growth. A bad choice. Cereal with skim milk, fruit juice, and toast. Why? It's pure sugar and barely any usable. Protein. Better choice? 3 eggs cooked in olive oil, a slice of sourdough or avocado, and a scoop of collagen in your coffee. This fuels your muscles with high-quality protein, healthy fats, and 0 sugar crashes. Bonus tip. Add cinnamon to your coffee or oatmeal. It helps stabilize blood sugar and reduce insulin spikes that damage muscle. Lunch choices that rebuild, not break down. Typical lunch fail. Sandwich with deli meat, chips, and soda. Muscle-saving swap. Grilled chicken salad with olive oil dressing, walnuts, and some quinoa on the side. You get healthy fats, anti-inflammatory. Greens, clean protein, and complex carbs that help with recovery. Want something fast? Try a protein smoothie with almond milk, frozen berries, chia seeds, and a clean protein powder. Dinner that fuels overnight recovery. Muscle repair happens while you sleep. That's why dinner is crucial. Bad dinner, pasta, white rice, or fried foods, they spike insulin and create inflammation. Better dinner, wild salmon or grass-fed beef, steamed veggies, and sweet potato or lentils. Add a side of bone broth for collagen, glycine, and electrolytes. Perfect. For nighttime recovery, want dessert? Try Greek yogurt with blueberries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Muscle-safe and gut-friendly. What to drink before bed to stop muscle breakdown? Want to rebuild muscle while you sleep? Try this. A scoop of casein protein or collagen. Powder in warm almond milk with a pinch of cinnamon. Casein digests slowly, feeding your muscles amino acids all night long. This stops overnight catabolism, the breakdown of muscle that naturally happens as you fast during sleep. Even a cup of bone broth before bed can supply glycine, magnesium, and collagen to soothe your system and repair tissue. The forgotten mineral that rebuilds strength. There's a mineral most people over 50 are missing, and it's critical for muscle strength. Magnesium. It's involved in over 300 bodily processes, including protein synthesis, muscle contraction, and energy production. Low magnesium equals cramps, weakness, fatigue, and poor recovery. You can get it from pumpkin seeds, almonds, dark leafy greens, and magnesium glycinate supplements. Bonus: magnesium helps with sleep, which is when your muscles grow. The worst time to eat sugar. Sugar is harmful enough during the day, but at night it becomes a silent muscle killer. Here's what happens. When you eat sugar late at night from desserts, chocolate, sweetened tea, or even healthy fruit juices, your blood sugar spikes just before bed. This spike causes your body to release insulin, which not only blocks melatonin, your sleep hormone, it also shuts down growth hormone, the key hormone for muscle repair. And here's the scary part. Most muscle rebuilding happens during deep sleep. If you disrupt that process with sugar, your body loses its opportunity to recover and begins to break down muscle instead. This is why so many seniors feel weak and sore in the morning, even if they didn't do anything strenuous the day before. Quick tip: if you get hungry late, reach for something that stabilizes your blood sugar, like a small handful of almonds, a boiled egg, or unsweetened Greek yogurt. No sugar crash, no overnight breakdown. Move daily, even for just 15 minutes. You don't need to become a bodybuilder to protect your muscles, but you do need to move daily. After 50, your body naturally starts breaking down muscle tissue faster than it rebuilds it. The only way to tell your body, hey, keep that muscle, I still need it, is to use it. Even just 15 minutes of simple movement a day, walking, resistance band exercises, squats using a chair, light dumbbell curls, can send that signal. This activates muscle fibers, stimulates testosterone and growth hormone, and prevents your muscles from shrinking. And here's a bonus. Movement also improves blood flow to your brain, boosts mood, and helps manage blood sugar, all critical for long-term strength. Start small. Move your body. Your muscles are waiting for a reason to stay. Don't skip protein in the morning. Most people over 50 don't realize this, but protein timing matters just as much as how much you eat. Think about your typical breakfast: toast, tea, cereal, maybe a banana. It feels light, but it's actually protein-starved. And when your body doesn't get amino acids in the morning, it starts pulling them from your own muscles, a process called muscle catabolism. That's why many seniors feel weaker throughout the day. They started the morning already losing ground. What's the fix? Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein in the morning. That could be 3 eggs with a slice of avocado toast, a protein shake with collagen and almond milk cottage, cheese with chia seeds and walnuts. This gives your body the fuel it needs to rebuild muscle, not burn it for energy. Sleep, the hidden muscle builder. If I told you the secret to muscle growth didn't start at the gym or the kitchen, but in the bedroom, would you believe me? Sleep is your secret weapon. Deep sleep is when your body releases growth hormone, repairs muscle tissue, and restores energy. But if your sleep is short, broken, or shallow, your muscles never get the chance to recover. One poor night of sleep can reduce muscle protein synthesis by up to 18%. And poor sleep also raises cortisol, your body's stress hormone, which directly breaks down muscle. To optimize sleep, avoid screens an hour before bed. Eat your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. Take magnesium glycinate or sip bone broth to calm your system. Keep your room dark, cool, and quiet. Strong muscles start with deep rest. Don't skip this step. Supplement smartly, not excessively. Supplements should support, not replace, a healthy diet. But after 50, certain nutrients become harder to get and more important than ever. Here are 5 supplements every senior should consider. Whey isolate, or collagen peptides, clean protein that's easy to absorb and supports joint and skin. Health 2 magnesium glycinate boosts recovery, sleep quality, and prevents cramps. Vitamin D3 plus K2 promotes calcium absorption into bones and helps with muscle strength. Creatine monohydrate safely increases lean muscle mass, energy, and power. Yes, even after 60. Omega-3 South, EPA-DHA, reduces inflammation, supports joints, heart, and muscle recovery. Caution: not all supplements are equal. Always go for third-party tested brands, and speak with your doctor before starting anything new. The role of hormones in muscle loss. Muscle loss after 50 isn't just about food or age. It's deeply tied to hormones. Testosterone, estrogen, growth hormone, and insulin sensitivity all begin to decline after midlife. These hormones affect muscle recovery, energy levels, fat storage, and motivation to move. When hormone levels fall, your body becomes more efficient at storing fat and less efficient at building muscle. But you don't need hormone therapy to fight back. Natural hormone support tips: strength training, even body weight 3x per week, sleep 7 to 9 hours consistently, healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, eggs, reduce stress. Chronic cortisol is a muscle killer. Get sunlight or supplement vitamin D daily. Balance your hormones and your strength, vitality, and drive come roaring back. Beware the healthy snack trap. Many people trying to eat better fall into the trap of fake health snacks. You've seen them. Granola bars that are just candy in disguise, fruit snacks loaded with corn syrup, diet crackers full of seed oils and MSG. These snacks spike insulin, create inflammation, and provide almost zero muscle-supporting nutrition. Better snack choices? 1. Boiled egg with sea salt, celery sticks with almond butter, cottage cheese with flax seeds, berries with a handful of walnuts, a slice of turkey breast rolled in lettuce. Rule of thumb: if it has more than 5 ingredients or you can't pronounce the label, skip it. The one-day muscle-safe meal plan. Here's your muscle-friendly roadmap for a full day. Breakfast 7-9 a.m. 3 pasture-raised eggs cooked in olive oil, 1 slice of sourdough or 1/2. Avocado coffee with 1 scoop of collagen. Peptides plus cinnamon, lunch 1-2 p.m. Grilled wild salmon salad. Olive oil plus lemon dressing, handful of walnuts and a serving of quinoa. Snack 3 to 5 p.m. Cottage cheese with blueberries and chia seeds, herbal tea or bone broth. Dinner 6 to 8 p.m. Roasted chicken thighs, steamed spinach with garlic, sweet potato, optional nightcap. Before bed: warm almond milk with casein protein or magnesium tea. Stick to this for 7 days, and your body will feel the difference. Energy, sleep, and strength all restored. Real stories, real transformation. Don't just take my word for it. These strategies work, and they're working for real people just like you. Like James, 67, who stopped eating flavored yogurts and creamers. In 6 weeks, he regained the strength to lift his grandkids again, without back pain. Or Aisha, 59, who replaced her morning cereal with eggs and leafy greens. She said her brain fog disappeared, and she had energy again by 10 a.m. You're not too old, it's not too late. The body is an incredible machine. It just needs the right fuel and signal. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your body come back to life. Final recap: the 5 silent muscle killers. Let's quickly recap the 5 foods silently destroying your muscles. Flavored low-fat yogurts, whole wheat bread, non-dairy creamers, fat-free salad dressings, protein bars ***. They're marketed as healthy, but they spike insulin, inflame your body, and block the nutrients your muscles need to stay strong. Avoid these, even 5 days a week, and you'll begin to see the fog lift, the soreness reduce, the strength return. Closing call to action: now it's your turn. The foods you eat each day are either building your body or breaking it down. These 5 common foods, they're not harmless. They're keeping you tired, stiff, weak. But with a few smart swaps, you can reverse muscle loss even at 60, 70, or 80. You can feel strong again, wake up energized, walk upstairs with ease, pick up grandkids without pain. So try this. Remove those 5 foods for the next 7 days. Swap in the right proteins, fats, and nutrients. Add 15 minutes of movement. and see how quickly your body responds. Asterisk, asterisk. If this helped you, please click like. It tells the YouTube algorithm this video matters. Leave a comment. I read every single one. And subscribe, because your strength is just getting started. You're not broken. You're just underfed, undermoved, and underinformed. Let's change that together.